I love how the chat's like, wow, morning Dion's really peppy. Actually, this is Dion with more sleep than usual. It's actually what it is. That's the honest truth. I made a point of going to bed not at 4 a.m. 5 a.m. I went to bed at 2 a.m., which is early for me.
Yeah, I went to bed super late because I was playing some Cyberpunk. And,
here we go. Here we go.
Oh, here we go, yeah.
They're ready. Start the clock on them, James. Hello, everybody. My name's Dio Morales, your host of the Gold Squadron podcast, and we're coming to you live from Gold Squadron Flight Club. This is our weekly or bi-weekly show. We do it every 2 times a week, and we are on our Saturday morning edition. If you hadn't heard, yes, we are live Saturday mornings as well as a little bit earlier on Wednesday. You can see the schedule right there on your screen. Also, join us Monday nights for the podcast. It's a good time. Let's talk about X-Wing. Let's have some fun. Our matchup this morning, we have Tommy Nguyen versus Dallin Morgan. We have a thematic matchup to get us started here. We have the Separatists versus the Republic. I'm super excited about it. I'm joined by James Ritter. How you doing, my friend?
Good. How are you?
I'm doing great. Thank you for joining me for this round and the next. Let's go ahead and break down those lists as I start the Choose Your Champion betting.
So this is going to be a classic Republic versus Separatist matchup. Very nice.
All right.
I love those thematic.
Choose Your Champion betting is up. Go ahead. What are we seeing here on the table, James?
All right. So in the left corner, we have Tommy Nguyen flying Separatists. He's got 2 of those brand new Tri-Fighters, the Flak RFOC prototypes, which is the double uniques, have swarm tactics and thread tracers on both of them. So, and real quick, a reminder, during the system phase, you may spend your lock on a ship to look at that ship style. So a very sense-like effect from those Tri-Fighters. And then he has 3 Techno Union bombers, 2 with proton torpedoes and 1 with ion torpedoes. So he's just leaning hard into those thread tracers to get him the locks on those torpedoes. So we'll see if he can get those thread tracers off. It could be really dangerous.
Oh yeah, I mean, you can see the combination there. It's like I'm gonna lock you, I'm gonna ion you, and then I'm gonna punch you in the face a couple of times, and I'll do it again if I have to. At
I-5, yeah, with a swarm tactics over to the probably the proton torpedo guys. So this will be very, very interesting. And in the other corner, we have Dallin Morgan flying Republic. He has, I think, the linchpin of the list here, Hawk. We don't see this guy very often in the LAATI gunship. So I'll just read his ability real quick.
The latte. I don't know, something by you spelling it out, that's what I got.
Latte. Yeah, I like that.
I need somebody to paint me up a lat in Scottish colors, please.
I need it. At the start of the end phase, each friendly ship at range 0 to 1 that has a revealed maneuver of speed 3 or higher may gain 1 strain to perform a barrel roll or boost. So a very similar effect to like the Afterburners, but it's at the end phase, and it's for everybody. And you get a strain. It's very interesting. I'm really interested to see if he actually does it this game.
Yeah, I mean,
he's carrying. Yeah,
he's got those Jedi generals that we haven't actually seen on the table yet.
So, yeah, I love the Jedi General. So it could be interesting, like if they could boost in the end phase, and then boost in the system phase, and then do a maneuver, and then another reposition. So they basically get like 4 moves in between, rounds. Would be pretty crazy.
Do you know where I am? I don't even know where I am.
Yeah, if I don't know where I am, how are you gonna know where I am? And Hawk is carrying Ghost Company, So it lets him get a very Biston-like effect and gives him the rotate, focus, link action. He's also carrying Commander Cody, and that one passes out strain if he misses a shot. And just a little bit extra beefiness with a hull upgrade. And he is supporting 2 Jedi Generals with Brilliant Evasion and a 104th Battalion pilot in the ARC with the hull upgrade.
So right here, you see the ARC 170 about to hit some pain. You could see that those Tri-Fighters are probably going to be coming in, but you have the Jedi on the flank turning in here. The LAT has its arc left-right for anybody who's looking for that. We'll get that swapped around here in a second. I think, are we going to have engagement? And I think maybe we'll have engagement from the tries, right?
I definitely think we'll, yeah, for sure. They'll at least get a lock and maybe throw a thread tracer. Probably a 3 bank from both of them because those are white on those ships. It's crazy.
Yeah, Tommy's opening here is a little bit interesting, kind of keeping these guys stacked and having to jump over the Tri-Fighters. Okay, he's just kind of keeping it classic formation flying right now.
Oh, is it a 2 bank? Okay, that's fine too.
Yeah, I think the problem with the 3 bank is it may have put them in an awkward spot where the hyenas would not have been able to stay in the formation he wants to keep in when they bank next turn. I mean, maybe? No, they would have been just farther forward. All right, but it looks like we are gonna. It's party time now. We'll check range from the red Tri-Fighter here. Range 3 through a rock, specifically through a debris. And has to decide if he wants to throw the trace. I mean, it's a 1 agility ship. Yeah, and he does it. Flipping the charge. Thread tracers, 3 dice. Is the dice box on? Yes, I got it for the first one. Dion in the morning. Best Dion.
Yeah, what is this?
You don't even know. I can take over the world in the morning. All right.
Yeah, so that thread tracer being able to allow to shoot with a focus, calculate, or lock requirement.
And here's the roll. Ooh, hit, crit.
Don't even need actions.
Well, that's guaranteed to hit. Thread tracers will then go off. If you're not familiar with that, it says if this attack hits, each friendly ship at range 1 to 3 of the defender may acquire a lock on the defender. So it might be a problem for the hyenas, the ones at least in the formation if they're too far out. We'll see those range checks in a minute.
Yeah, I think the brown hyena in the back maybe doesn't have it, but I think green and
the blue
and the yellow Tri-Fighter will probably have art range. Yeah,
you perfectly dissected, James. That's why I keep you around, buddy.
Thank you. It's that eye, the tabletop simulator eye.
That's right.
Going to be hopefully very soon not important anymore.
Well, James, is a perfect opportunity while they're doing out those target locks. So we have right now by the way, if you're watching now, we've completely changed how the signups for playing on stream are. It's all contained in the Discord. There's no separate Google Doc or anything like that. I wanted to streamline it and also reduce the number of channels that we have in the Discord, because I know especially people who are newer to Discord sometimes get overwhelmed when there's too many channels. But if you want to, it's under really simple. Play on GSP Live, okay? Stream sign up, just read the steps and look there. One of the things we have, let's go ahead and wait for this attack. Are we going to get that proton torpedo?
Yeah, he flipped the charge. Here we go.
All right. Boom, boom, boom. 4 dice.
Green.
All right. So got the average, a little bit under, no focus results, but has the lock. After the hit crit, we'll get the reroll on 2.
Ooh, no, that's
a blank, by the way, everybody.
Yeah,
right there. So that's just hit crit, and would be able to focus out to not take any damage.
I think you maybe you do. Because you're only taking like maximum 1 damage from the blue bomber if he throws an ion torpedo, and then you're probably taking 1 or 2 more from the yellow tri-fighter from probably shooting a regular gun.
Yep. So he does end up spending the focus there.
So we're gonna take no damage. Safe. Oof. I hate when my proton torpedoes miss.
Yeah. So many points.
So bad. Especially, I like the baby Annie with proton torpedo, and it's like a linchpin to the list kind of thing. Yeah, that feels super bad. All right, it's gonna shoot regular gun from that tri-fighter.
Oh wait, did the ARC 170 shoot? It is an initiative 2.
This is still all I-5. That's swarm tactics, Dion.
Oh, swarm tactics! You've been swarmed up.
Oh man, I wish he kept that focus because he would have saved an extra damage there. But
that takes
that
2.
yellow tri-fighter using the network calculations from the brown bomber. Yeah, that swarm tactics is super important in this game.
Yeah, so for anybody who's not familiar with that card, sorry that I missed it, my brain here. At the start of the engagement phase, you may choose 1 friendly ship at range 1. If you do, that ship treats its initiative equal to yours until the end of the round. So because he's got 2 of them, that means that whole little pack is initiative 5.
Which is higher than all of... They shoot at initiative 5.
Right.
Which is higher than all of Dallin's ships. So that is important because he could definitely initiative kill or put some really nasty crits in. Or just keep them alive because like they don't... Because those bombers are I-1. They could definitely die very quickly.
All right, here's this next attack. That's 3 hits coming from the ARC 170. Not even having to worry about that. Going to be getting at least 1 damage. He does spend the calculate there. Blue Hyena taking 1.
I think that's all right. They have those 5 hull.
Yeah, getting over that like this. I mean, this is going to sound like a very John Madden obvious statement. Every hole you have is more important than if you didn't have it, right? Like, but I feel 5 feels like a very important milestone in health.
Torrent number 2.
Yeah.
All right, this is gonna be a ion torpedo from blue.
Oof. All right. It's gonna be able to spend the lock here. Only got 1 result on the first one. Sitting at 2. So this might only end up doing a damage. Remember, you do have to get the second damage through, and it is true. You got to get that second hit through to actually start putting in ions. So I would say it's not going too well for Tommy in the opening here.
Yeah, I think both of his torpedoes rolled a little bit below average, but that's okay because I think he did some important damage onto. He took some shields off of that arc, and the brown bomber behind is going to be able to do a slow maneuver and still get that torpedo off. Unless we see a hawk. Oh, never mind. They can't do it. He did it 1. I was going to say they could. He could hawk and like do a boost.
There was a chance there, just for a moment.
Yep.
A hope.
The hope.
So let's take a look here at our Choose Your Champion betting, seeing what the people wanted, and it looks like the advantage in the betting goes towards Tommy here. He's currently carrying 60% of the wagers. By the way, if you've never played Choose Your Champion, basically just by watching the stream, you get points given to you via the stream, and you can use those just for funsies. And currently we're in season 1. Okay, season 1 of our betting pool, and at the end of season 1, whoever's on top, they get themselves a Gold Squadron T-shirt. So right now, if we go ahead and go exclamation point top, Mr. Rocker Crocker is in the lead with Typo X-Wing on his heels. They're in the 200K range. It's good stuff.
Yeah, Mr. Rocket Crocker, I feel like lives, breathes, and dies GSP.
Welcome,
every time I watch, he's always there.
I've come to collect my points.
I've come to collect.
And by the way, anybody who's watching live, please, one thing, it's important. I'm trying not to talk about The Mandalorian. Hopefully you're also trying not to talk about The Mandalorian right now. It's only a day after. Let's give it like a week. All right, and we can start referencing some stuff here. Gonna have to lock that chat down next week after the finale. Emoji chat only.
Oh, I could probably make some spoilers with just emojis. So we're seeing that very interesting intuitive controls use for the Ada 2 for the red, doing a barrel roll.
Yep, so that's the intuitive controls, by the way. It says during the system phase, you may perform a purple, does cost you a force, purple barrel roll or boost action. Now, a reminder especially for newer players, this action does, one of the rules in X-Wing is that you can only perform each action up to once per turn. So if you boost using intuitive controls, you cannot boost again with your regular action. You can't be coordinated a boost, anything like that. So once that reposition is used, it is used up.
Yeah, but I mean, it's very similar to the Delta 7. What is that one called? The very similar ability to where, but they can do it after they perform a maneuver. So it's kind of like the opposite.
All right.
Very tight flying.
I'm telling you. I was a little worried with that formation flying with like I1s and 5s. So I was like, if that doesn't fit, like in person, there's a chance that doesn't fit.
Oh
right?
Yeah, there's a very good chance. There was a better chance than it not fitting than it fitting, especially with the bank maneuver going underneath. Oh gosh, can I say that I am enjoying TTS just so I don't have to like pick up in the ship, put the template below, and then put the ship back. Yeah.
So the ARC 170 does end up bumping there. He's going to have a range 1 shot if it lives onto the Brown Techno Union bomber. Jedi Generals flanking in here. Will they be able to really affect this round, though? They're a little bit far out from those Tri-Fighters. We'll see how far the Tri-Fighters go.
So it looks like those Jedi Generals might be able to get some good shots on to blue, the blue bomber there. I don't think yellow has bullseye, but that red definitely has that 3-gun bullseye and some very nice rerolls from Hawk.
So really quickly, big brain play from Tommy here. You notice that he moved the now it didn't end up mattering because this red Tri-Fighter ends up fitting, but he moved the back Tri-Fighter first to make sure that it fit completely and would not bump, just in case, was able to get its action, and then the one that would have hopped in front and probably takes a bump ends up moving afterwards. That's action management right there. That's a high-level play. All right, here we go. We're going to get our shots.
All right, so he is swarming up the blue bomber and the brown bomber.
And we'll get our first attacks here. I see 4 dice out there. Looks like we're throwing 4 dice range 1 because those Tri-Fighters do have a 3 attack dice normal weapon, their primary.
He does have a lock.
Got that target lock. Rerolls all 3. That is the correct choice when you only have a single focus modifier. Similar to having only 1 force. And going to be able to stick all 3 of those.
So that hull upgrade definitely helping out, hopefully. But he is down to 4 hull on that arc.
Boom. Let's get that up there. Oh no, I ruined my overlay. Go back.
It's all gone. This is a blue Techno Unabomber going into the 104th Battalion.
Focus firing on that one is really, really important. But, only got 2 focuses and a blank here. Has his own calculate. And a friend's there. He was able to have range 1. Right now, the range 1 bubble on TTS is broken. So that's why you got to kind of...
wondering, yeah.
Got to do a roundabout way to do it. Got a squiggle. Going to be taking one more.
I think the arc should be able to shoot this round unless some crazy. Oh no, the brown hasn't even shot yet. Oh no.
Do it again. Has a calculate. I think that's it, right? It goes forward. No, he's got a hull upgrade.
You have to spend it. You have to spend it. Okay. So if he rolls a squiggle here, he's okay. Oh!
The hull upgrade coming in clutch. You called it, James, and there it is. Left at 1 hull.
The 3 points. Best 3 points he ever spent.
It saved my brother's life.
I think it is interesting, though, the option, because he does have a little bit of a bid at I4. I would have liked to see Clone Commander 5s to lean into that missing and to tie up with Clone Commander Cody. Get you some free focuses every round.
I don't think the red Tri-Fighter shot.
No, he did not.
Oh, I'll let him know in the chat. You must engage. You must engage. There we go. So we're going to be going into the laddie.
Laddie.
Here we go. 4 dice, range 1, just barely in range 1. Has the network calculations available. Ooh, do you take it? Because you know Brown's about to get lit up by that arc.
Yeah, I don't think so. Because you're doing... Yeah, I don't think so. But now, does Hawk spend his focus? He does not. He definitely wants to kill that blue bomber.
I mean, he almost lost a ship this turn. Being able to take something off the table would be good. Here we go. That range 1 shot coming from Hawk, just barely in that side arc.
Ooh.
Hit, crit. You blessed, but being like, oh man, I should have spent the focus.
Yeah, I know. That's oh wow.
Hit, crit. This could actually be it if we get a double damage on that blue. What's in the box? Is that
just
panic pilot?
Panicked.
Just only.
Panicked.
No worries. So taking 2 stress there. That does mean that likely one of these Jedis will be able to finish it off because it only has 1 hull now and take the second shot into someone else.
So this is a very interesting choice here. We'll see which one he goes with to start.
Mm-hmm.
Because that's also like you were talking about earlier with like the red versus yellow moving first. It's a very high level play based on whichever one he chooses, like the correct option.
Yep. I mean, I would say that right now you start with the back one, but you actually gotta look at those bullseyes, don't you?
Yeah, because he definitely has bullseye on green with yellow if he has range.
Mm-hmm.
But he has bullseye on blue with he does have range. So
so yeah, I think the red would have been the call there. But of course, if you're not entirely sure if you have range, he's going for the safe play, staying back, going with the range 3 one. It's only going to be 2 dice.
He does have rerolls if he remembers.
Rerolls coming from the fire conversion.
Oh no, he forgets.
So missed opportunity there.
That fire conversion is hard to remember sometimes, especially if you're not used to playing with a lot, because it's such a weird ability.
Oh, did they? No, I think this is the attack. Bullseye attack here. 2 hits, 1 blank does it, and got him.
Okay.
So at least he was able to take the ship out. Forgetting the fire convergence does hurt, for sure. And
It definitely does, because he could have like maybe put some damage into green there. But to guarantee it, that's okay. And then the arc gets to shoot.
Range 1 into a calculated hyena. This should be 4 dice. Grab 1 more. Yeah, there you go. You paid for that gun. You use it.
You paid for it.
Got the average.
Okay.
Got the average.
The crit is nice there. The crit is nice.
And is going to be able to stick that crit into the brown hyena. Let's see what we get. What's in the box, Daddy? It's a damage engine.
That could be important. Yeah. Those hyena wowers do like their 2 hard blues, which are now as a 2 hard white. So we'll see if that comes into play later. This does mean though for Dallin that he can pretty easily 4K with the arc and make Tommy chase it.
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah, you have that booty gun. Time to use it. Time to use it. And that is definitely one of those things where in a matchup, a 1-hull ship that you let get away can really end up messing you out.
A 3-die gun let it get away.
Yeah. So could be big.
All right. So we'll see if we see any.
Real quick here, I gotta address the chat. Yeah. So guys in the chat, when Crazy Vulcan's on duty, guys, don't mess around. Don't mess around. He will slay you. You will be timed out. All right. He knows what he's got to do. Well, because we talked about no Mandalorian spoilers. People are like, oh,
did someone get him?
And people are like, oh, fake Mandalorian spoilers, right? It's obvious. Here's the thing. And it's Crazy Vulcan just going off of my opinion. Even like non-spoilers are spoilers, because then you're like, oh, this thing didn't happen. I want people to go in fresh.
And then first time caller.
But we can talk about
projects.
We can talk about that. 10 new projects. Yes, more Star Wars, please. I did a stream yesterday. Just super excited about it. We got so much Star Wars coming. People are like, oh, where are we gonna get more ships? Star Wars be like, here you go.
Yeah, Star Wars be like. So with as much hate as Kathleen Kennedy gets, and I'm not personally a fan, but she is putting out a lot of Star Wars content in the next couple of years. So we'll see. I hope they don't go for quality over quantity. Sorry, quantity over quality. But yeah, we could definitely see some really amazing stuff coming out in the next couple of years.
Yeah. And by the way, I have to put this out there, and I'm actually making literally a whole video about it, okay? I know a lot of people are like, oh my God, Rogue Squadron movie. This is not your daddy's Rogue Squadron, okay?
Nope.
This is a new Rogue Squadron if you read the thing, okay? It is the next iteration of Rogue Squadron. So when I did my stream, I got all excited. I was like, oh, maybe we'll see a new Luke and a Wedge. And then I read it. I was like, oh, wait a second. It says right here that it's in the future. So
this is after the events of the sequel series, the sequel trilogy. So maybe we could see some returning faces like Kazuto,
That's true. We could get Wedge as like the like a general because he made an appearance in the Rise of Skywalker.
He did.
And
don't,
Wedge
don't tug on my heartstrings like that.
and Wedge canonically was a flight instructor for the New Republic, so like that fits.
Yeah, he even trained Poe.
He did.
Yeah. Read your lore, folks.
All the books, so much stuff.
So we'll see if we see any intuitive controls here from these Jedi generals.
Oh, by the way, today's Gold Squadron Flight Club is brought to you by the GSP merch shop. Today, we just dropped our baby collection. You might be like, what? Baby collection? Listen, I realized, wait a second. We got a lot of dads. We got a lot of dads and moms and people that are having kids right now. And I've been asked several times, like, why don't you do baby merch? And I'm like, I don't know. And then last night I was like, all right, baby merch time. So we actually do have a coupon code right now. Coupon code for the baby collection. Show me the baby. Show me the child. Excuse me. I'm gonna just show me the baby. Crap. Hold on. I put it in the Discord. I'll check right now. It's under announcements. Show me the baby. Show me the baby. Exclamation point merch for the shop. And we got the 4K.
Yeah. Seeing some 3 straights from the bombers. Just maybe setting up some good blocks here on the Jedi Generals. Or even Hot.
Oh. Able to fit that Jedi General move in there.
Ooh, man, that's close. Just taking an evade. Ooh, he is in those bullseyes, so it will turn off that brilliant evasion, though. Oh, man. These are some close maneuvers. So I think here, to get a really nice block, he could boost forward. Or sort of boost left. Yeah.
There it is.
Yeah, very nice. We got to protect that arc.
Love it. All right, so the arc takes the bump there. But going to be able to get some focus fire shots into the green hyena.
For sure, yeah. And definitely a 5K, wow.
So anticipating the fight flipping here. Looks like that Jedi General and that Tri-Fighter holding hands. Merrily prancing through space.
Oh, man, these maneuvers.
This is a good turn. Good turn for moving.
Wow.
And that Tri-Fighter is going to get a nice shot into that yellow Jedi General.
I'm surprised he didn't take a little... maybe. He could take a lock here and be really aggressive.
Well, he already slapped down that calculate.
Yeah. All right.
It is time for engagement. Yep.
Yeah, start of engagement. Make sure he doesn't forget his swarm tactics.
Swoop, swoop. By the way, do we have any of our European friends in the chat? Actually, here, let me restate my question. My question is anybody watching this morning our weekly stream that they normally can't watch because it's at our new time? Oh, 3 hits and a crit. That's a way to get it started. Good thing I took an evade.
Yeah, who needs locks? Who needs calculates? Who needs all that?
So that'll be force evade expenditure. I'm almost certain on the yellow Jedi, and you take 1.
Yeah, he's most likely not going to. Ooh,
spend the force. Okay, yeah, don't play with me like that. Don't.
that is dangerous grounds. You're playing with the crit deck now, and the crit deck don't play back.
Nope. And that crit is a damage engine. A little bit worse for the...
Yeah, that is massive for the ETA 2s. because they have all those hearts, but they're all white. Oh. That's coming in from Green Bomber. Just 2 hits and a crit.
Oh, just natty out, baby. Just natty out.
chat.
It's fine. We're fine here. How are you?
Wow. If he survives this round, that'd be crazy.
All right, so that will clear that. Man, canceling out those 3, absolutely massive. One more shot, gets to try again. 3, just natty out again. Just do it again. Hey, that counts. That counts right there. All right, let's get some natties in the chat.
Wow. What a game of what a round of positioning and of dice. That is crazy.
There we go.
So he does have range 2 to Jedi General here, but I think he may just shoot into Hawk.
Yeah, to take the extra dice while you got it.
And he does have the network calculations to calculate from a friend.
Now remember, with those network calculations, you can only spend 1 from a friend. Doesn't have his own, so he'll have a single modifier. Well, that's going to be enough.
Goodness.
2 hits, 2 crits. Tommy was saving up the dice for this round.
So,
yep.
No, yeah, because this is all the payback from the proton torpedo.
And that is pouring in. Hit, crit, crit.
So he'll be taking a shield, a face down card, and 2 face ups.
All right, what's in the box? First one is a fuel leak. That's going to end up leading to an additional damage. So that's after you suffer a crit, which is right now, suffer a damage. And it's a direct hit. That's 2 extra damage off of that, ending up down at 4 hull. Wow.
Why are these lats? Why does it always happen to the lats?
Oh, my goodness. Hey, and remember, down to 4 hull because of that shield upgrade that was paid for on the lat.
That feels so bad.
Took a ton of damage there. He needs to make sure he does. He's got to get good damage here on these on this shot from the yellow Jedi General. He's got to pick up some ground.
And he can't forget fire convergence this round.
Here we go. So it looks like we're focus firing into the yellow.
Ooh, I don't know if that's the right decision.
Yeah, I mean, points-wise... I mean,
I guess it is. I guess it is.
They're 10 more points. He's got 2 shots. 3 hits. 2 evades, 1 damage. That is the second
I didn't
one.
realize how much more expensive they were.
Mm-hmm.
I guess it's that swarm tactics at I-5. Really expensive.
Costly.
But yeah, they are also only 3 hull.
Pop. The thing that's going to hurt here is that Jedi General only has... Oh, did we miss something?
No, I think everybody shot. Yeah, the Jedi General only has a 2-die gun in the side arc, so he'll only be rolling 3 with range 1 onto the yellow guy there.
I wonder if maybe with only getting 1 damage, he ends up splitting his fire here and taking the bulls. I mean, I'm not a fan of splitting up the fire, but...
That's true. He could go into... Ooh, that one is damaged.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, please remember fire convergence. Come on, man.
Converge.
You paid so many points for it. I think he remembers. Okay. Oof.
He does. I'm converging.
Yeah, those lats are so expensive due to the fire convergence ability, so you definitely can't forget to use it.
So fire convergence, for anybody who's not familiar with it, reads, while a friendly ship performs a non-turret attack, if the defender is in your turret, you may spend 1 charge. If you do, the attacker re-rolls up to 2 attack dice. So we'll get the expenditure there. It's going to re-roll the blank only. No, he's going to go ahead and do the focus as well. And that works out. A blank out would kill the brown. You have to spend the calculate. You have no choice.
Yeah,
Otherwise you're
like,
dead.
There's not a choice there.
We'll see what the crit ends up being, though. There's still a chance. Already has a damage engine.
Chance.
All right, what do we get? And it is a loose stabilizer. Okay, this could end up mattering.
That's pretty bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty bad because he's not gonna be able to turn. He's not gonna be able to turn around. He's gonna have to do some. He's gonna be out for a while.
Hopefully, he don't mess that up. That is an easy one. If you forget, you just die.
Yeah.
Let's be honest in the chat. Have you ever forgotten a loose stabilizer? For those of you who don't remember, loose stabilizer says if you do anything other than a straight maneuver, you take a damage. Has anybody forgotten a loose stabilizer and had their ship killed because of it? I have. All right. Let's be honest. Have you done that?
I don't think I've forgotten. I've done it on purpose. But I don't think I've forgotten because I'm a very, very big proponent of the crit tokens. Ooh, fire converge again. Don't forget it again.
Converge.
Converge. Oh, nice. Okay. Whew.
Remembers here, going to re-roll those 2 focuses. And that's 2.
He needs 2 paint.
This die is nothing, by the way. This is like a random die just kind of sitting in the tray right now. And that's going to be enough. So he was able to get that Proton Torpedo Techno Union Bomber. I forget how cheap those hyenas are. Just looking over, I'm like, oh man, they're only 37, even with the Proton Torpedo.
Yeah, that doesn't seem right. There's no way. 13 points. So you're telling me those bombers are 24 points? Oh, they went down a point. So they're 25 points.
Mm-hmm.
Ugh. Separatist, why are you so cheap? All right, so all in all, a disastrously bloody round for everybody.
Mm-hmm. We end up with a score of 56-66. I mean, you know what? If we were going to start Gold Squadron Saturday mornings anyway, this is the way. Choosing violence.
This is the
right.
This is no question about it. So. He's choosing to not do a Hawk barrel roll here on that red Jedi General.
Mm-hmm.
Because he already boosted this round. So he could barrel roll here, but I don't, for a strain, but there may not be a huge point.
So you're saying that in order to give the ARC 170 some more space to bank in and clear its stress?
Yeah, I think the ARC 170 can 2-bank though.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that'll be close.
I don't know. Medium bases. But yes, that's the reason that I would probably go for it.
All right. So, quick question. Another question to those of you in the chat. So with our switch to Saturday mornings, one of the things I am doing, and I did mention that, I just wanted to. I think I got cut off, or we jumped into an engagement. Sign-ups to play on stream. Super easy. If you go under play on GSP Live, the only information we need, you basically have to click 2 buttons, and then you got 2 optional buttons. And James, what I was going to say is one of the optional buttons is community commentary, right? If you're interested in commentating, and this is how I discovered James. Okay, James got discovered, and James, there is a new role that I have added to Discord, because right now you have the community commentator role, which is what ends up putting when you click that button. But James, I'm upgrading you officially, my friend.
Oh no!
You
no.
are upgraded. Yes. You
I
now.
can't handle the responsibility.
You're being upgraded. Let me go and click. And you are now officially, I am dubbing thee not just a community commentator, but a GSP commentator. Welcome to the ranks. You've been discovered.
I don't even know what to say, Dion. It's too much. It's too much for me to handle.
Well,
I appreciate it.
No problem. It's so here's the thing, right? Is I've commentated with a lot of people, and for me, it's about finding a good flow and somebody who's a personality that works well as a commentator. Like I've commentated with people who are really good at filling time, people who are really knowledgeable about the game. And I'm not saying that you're not, but what I'm saying is that we work well together, and it's just I'm just making it a fish. I'm putting a ring on it, okay?
But he said put a ring on it. I appreciate it.
Alrighty, Techno Union Bomber taking the 2K, ready to face down the day.
So like we said earlier, we wanted to get Red Jedi General out of the way, and he did. He boosted him with the intuitive controls.
All right, give me one moment as I cough. All right, here we go.
Yeah, that that Jedi or the 104th Battalion able to get a focus action off of that.
Oh, Mazerum in the chat saying Mazerum is 2 months away from the 3-year Twitch badge. Amazing. Absolutely amazing. All right. So Jedi General did 5 straight. The yellow one just getting out of town, going for the reset. That is currently the damaged one. Has a damaged engine.
Man, I hate to see these lots bumping all the time because they really need that focus action, especially if you want to use the Ghost Company.
Ghost Company. What does Ghost Company do? I'm still wrapping my head around these.
It's the Biston ability.
Ah, but the Republic version.
Yeah, and much cheaper.
After you perform a primary attack, if you are focused, you may perform a turret attack against a ship you have not attacked this round as a bonus. I mean, it is literally the exact same, except you get a bonus bonus rotate focus.
Linked action, cool.
Yeah.
I heard actions are good. I'm here for actions.
It does cost you an extra slot though. You got to have that gunner and a crew.
And you already have to have the rotate action.
Mm-hmm.
Which, I mean, I guess.
I mean, they basically just said lat only. They should have just put the lat only.
No.
Save some ink on the page.
And R2D2 in the Y-wing.
Oh, true.
So for Red Tri-Fighter, we see that boost into Link Calculate. Very interesting. To get out of the arc of Hound. Of Hawk. So used to the lot that I fly.
Here we go. No actions on this one. No calculates available from network calculations.
He is getting bumped up to I-5 though by the yellow Tri-Fighter.
Bump. Let's get some shots. Now the green Hyena is currently full, going into the very injured lat 1 crit.
Is it range 3?
We all good. Maybe he's going into the arc, actually. He's going into the arc.
Ooh, yeah, he's trying to kill it. Oh.
I mean, that one has 1 hull. No.
Yeah. So, yeah, he made it safe, though.
Do it again. Will he continue going into it? He wasn't able to clear that focus. Might be tempted to switch targets. But, I mean, it's juicy. 1 hull.
How many more does the Hawk have? That's a 66.4 hull ship right there. He's going into the arc still. Oh man, these
One
red
crit.
dice, they're just swinging. Oh,
And
you gotta
got the
though.
focus.
Hey, that's if you're not gonna kill it, at least take that focus away.
And I think that Arc 170 is going to live, right? Because is there anything else pointed at him? No.
And there's no shenanigans from mines or bombs or anything.
That
So
clone gets to live another day.
That lucky clone.
Will Hound get a W? I don't know if Hound's going to end up living, but a Houndless might end up getting a W here on stream. Taking that range 2 shot into the green hyena. 2 dice.
Don't forget, Cody's on there, so if he misses, he puts a strain out there at least.
That is correct. Strain.
And it's a mandatory, so we definitely need to make sure.
Yep. After you perform an attack that missed, if one or more hits or crits were neutralized, the defender gains a strain token.
I think they see it though.
Yep. Got the little hands floating above it.
Yeah, I think I would have actually liked to see this go into the yellow Tri-Fighter, because it was range 2 either way, and it's gonna be range 3 from the arc either way. So if you get a strain out there on that Tri-Fighter, that could be you might be able to kill him this turn.
Yeah, maybe the psychological reason is going, rather than going from 3 dice to 2 dice, is going from 2 dice to 1. I'm sorry, from 4 to 3. Sorry, from 4 to 3 to 3 to 2.
Yeah. All right. So he's still gonna get 2 dice because of the range bonus.
Mm-hmm.
But he will have fire convergence.
And 3 hits.
Doesn't need it.
And again, only 2 because of the strain right now. And he's going to take them all. Just give me that half point. Give it to me.
Yeah.
These half points are mine.
Not yours, mine. So that strain coming in real clutch there.
And this is going to be the attacks for the Republic. A couple people in the chat were mentioning that they are watching and wrapping Christmas presents, which is awesome, or holiday gifts. Happy holidays to everybody out there. Whatever you celebrate or don't, that's cool. But in my house, we celebrate Christmas. Things are going well. I will say I got an email this week from one of the big gift that I bought for my wife that was supposed to be delivered this week. I got an email being like, your order has been delayed. I was like, are you kidding? So now I'm nervous because now I'm under quota if that doesn't come in on time. Because it didn't
under quota.
Yeah, man. Like my personal mental quota. It's like I have a set number of things I like to get. I like to be at a certain threshold. And I'm a little worried. Because not only did they say your order is delayed, they did not give an estimated date. And I was like, hello. So I might actually have to go to like a physical store.
So. Does Mrs. GSP watch the stream very often, or does she mostly just watch the podcast?
So usually she'll be listening to the podcast while we're recording it because she'll work in the kitchen. Like her schoolwork in the kitchen. But yeah, usually she doesn't watch the streams because she's doing her own thing. She likes to sew, read, and of course playing with the baby girl, playing with Arwen.
Yeah. I was just curious if.
Okay, so you guys want to know what I got, right? What's the problem? Okay, so so I had talked about it on the podcast that we're getting. Right, so. For the last few years, since we bought our house, we've rented out the first floor of our house. As of, supposedly, as of yesterday, as of January, we will no longer have renters. So we're actually going to have a kitchen in our house again. Okay? And one of the things my wife has always wanted, she really wants one of those KitchenAid stand mixers because she likes to bake. And there's never, over the last 5 years we've lived at this house, it hasn't made any sense to have one because we literally don't even have a stove. We don't have an oven. We've cooked all our meals on a hot plate. So I got one of those because I was like, hey, we're gonna have our kitchen back, and it's gonna be awesome. I think it'd be a really great gift. And yeah, so I got the delay notice, and yep, that's where I am right now.
So like a KitchenAid kind of thing.
Yep.
Okay, yeah, those are really nice. We had to sell ours. We moved to UK because of like the power conversion.
Yep.
Stuff.
My plug no fit.
Yeah, but it turns out it would have been fine. We could have just gotten a converter.
Yeah.
So, yeah, my wife was really happy about that one, that we sold it for no reason. But yeah, that's really cool. Yeah, those are so helpful in the kitchen.
Oh, you caught me as I was taking a bite of my breakfast.
So it looks like Hawk is gonna not like this round. Ooh. That red tri-fighter coming in sharp, barely missing the cloud, barely missing the bump on the arc, and setting up some nice shots on either of the Jedi generals.
Some people in the chat trying to encourage me, being like, "It'll be okay." Isophane got one of those. It looks like for some people in his family, which is awesome. Yeah, I just got to make the call whether I need to actually go out into the wild and pick up one of these.
Out there?
I know. I don't want to. I don't want to. But I mean, it's been on order for like a month, and then I get this thing. I'm like, no. So I have to decide. All right, here we go.
I don't know. I'm not sure who he's going into. Probably the arc, just to guarantee the kill here. Spending both calculates.
And that will do it. 104th Battalion pilot, you've flown strong.
Yeah, he did. He did well.
First time caller says they're in stock at Target. Send me the link. I just got to figure out. I got to get the current one canceled.
So that storm tactics, swarming up that green hyena, pretty important there.
All right. So where is this one going to go? Has range 1 on the lat.
That's what it'll be.
Just roll a full string and take it off, right?
Oh, no.
No, not like this.
Stop. My heart. I can't. All right. So he could technically live, right?
He could technically, yes.
He could technically live. It's only 3 crits. Come on. Okay, come on. Nope.
Nope. The first one is direct hit.
First one, direct hit. Oh, so sad.
Rip, rip, rip. All right. Well,
Wow.
Hawk tried so hard, but I mean, when somebody throws that many crits at you, bad stuff's gonna happen.
Oh, so in total, he took 3 extra damage from crits that game. He had a fuel leak and 2 direct hits. That's so bad.
Keep rolling dice like this. We only got 15 cards left in that damage deck.
Oh gosh. Well, thankfully, or not so thankfully, depending on what you think, Jedi Generals only have 3 hull, so. All right, so I think Red here has a shot. Not sure who he's going into.
Hit crit. Ooh,
another crit.
Crit going through. Dallin woke up hungry for crits. Don't do it. Don't you dare. It's a council fire. You can still die.
That's almost as bad. That's almost as bad. So it's on to Red. So Red still has 2 hull. All right, so that's all the shots from the Separatists.
So when that red Jedi General engages, he'll have to roll a die on a hit or crit. Ends up taking a damage. We'll see who engages first.
I think he's trying to postpone it.
You can hold it.
You can hold it, yeah.
It's going to be a range 3 shot.
Just barely.
1. This Tri-Fighter does have a calculate on board. Probably going to be okay with 4 dice at range 3. Yep.
So this is really the optimal late game for Tommy here. Both of his Tri-Fighters still on the board.
Council Fire misses.
Both of his Tri-Fighters still on the board. He still has 1 proton torpedo left. So he could definitely do some damage here.
And now has to choose whether he wants to go back into the Tri-Fighter or split into the Hyena. He's splitting into the Hyena. I think just trying to grab some morality points here. Oh, that feels bad.
This has been some crazy variance in both the damage deck and the dice.
It's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. All right, so we're going into what is probably going to be maybe we got maybe 2 rounds left with those Jedis alive. Oh, they're kind of squirrely. They could maybe play out the last 14 minutes. But I want to remind you that we're going to have a total of 4 games for each of our streams going forward. So we're going all the way up until 3 o'clock today, and then for our Wednesday streams, we're starting now at 5 p.m. and going until 11. So we can fit in 4 games each day. Should be fun. I'm excited about it, and the times they work out perfectly right now. The question is when we get back into in-person teaching, whenever that is. We'll have to see if I can keep that 5 o'clock on Wednesdays. That'll be the only one I'm a little worried about. A little sus. Now, mind you, when we were in person and we could play in person, our Wednesday streams at the game store, Pastimes, Comic, and Games, whenever we're back soon, I could start it at 5 easily because my store is like right next to my job. But we'll see. We'll see. But here's the thing, James. I'm going to have to probably end up adding another day of streaming.
Well, how?
Well, okay, because here's the thing. All right, so obviously we go back into in-person play. I start bringing my camera equipment again for in-person play. We have that stream. But then all right, here's to the chat. Would you guys feel cheated that you don't get 2 days of like worldwide community X-Wing as well? I feel like we're gonna end up being between a rock and a hard place there.
Oh, so you're saying after
post-pandemic?
Okay, so when we're doing like everything in person. Okay.
Yeah, post-pandy.
That's fine then. Yeah, you should.
Yeah. Yeah. It seems like, oh, yeah.
Yeah. I thought you meant more than 2 days. I was like, oh, Dion, stop. You need a life too?
Never.
All right, so that Red Jedi General doing a intuitive controls boost in the system phase, followed by 4K.
That's such a good move.
Yeah, it would be great if he wasn't on
fire.
So, yeah, that. Ooh.
Got a bump there. That is beautiful. In the bullseye of the Red Jedi General. Could end up making him pay for that.
That's really good. Oh, just going for the kill here. All right, so that yellow Jedi General has one damage card right now, 2 hull left, and 2 force. So, all right, so it's going to look like it's going to be the Techno Union Bomber shooting first.
There we go. 1, 2, 3.
So Brilliant Invasion is offline.
Hit crit. Spends the calculate. Yeah. Here we go. Spend.
He's okay. Fine. This is we're good here.
Yep.
That white evade is so strong, Dion.
It is. I mean, but also these guys only have 3 hull, so you gotta make your choice. If you're gonna be spending that evade, you're gonna be a little bit of a limp noodle.
Oh, this guy is on fire. Oh, here it is, guys. Here it is. Ready? Oh wait, it doesn't matter. He dies anyway. He gets to Brilliant Evasion, but he still dies.
He dies brilliantly.
Brilliantly dies in a blaze of fire with 2 more crits. Oh my.
It's crit magnet.
Dallin has had some crazy crit variants on him a little bit. So many crits.
So for those curious, ends up with the loose stabilizer and a weapons failure. Let's get some Fs in the chat for the Jedi.
Yeah. All right, so this is definitely looking bleaker and bleaker for Dallin, but the Jedi General does have a very nice shot on the red. Oof, range 1 on the red Tri-Fighter.
Get him. This will be 4 dice in that bullseye.
So no rerolls, just 1 force for modification. Before he engages, he should console fire though.
Yep. Ooh. And we'll let him finish this out. Decide.
It looks like he is going to spend a force there to change.
Choose. Console fire. All good.
I bet he would have liked to see one of those hit crit crits.
Oh yeah. And evades out there. Tommy aggressive right now. 154 to 85. Man.
Yeah, this has been an incredible game.
So we have some more awesome matchups coming up for you. We have, if I go and peek over at our GSP Live matchups, we have an Empire versus Resistance matchup coming up next. Wright McLeod versus Tommy Adams. That'll be a good matchup. Coming up at noon, we got a Scum versus Republic. And then at the end of the day, we're going to be wrapping it up starting at 1:30. First Order versus the Rebellion. Today's extended all day, all the toys. You can play with all the toys. Daddy Dion won't put anything in timeout this week.
Yeah, I would have liked to see some hyperspace, but
soon.
Because that hyperspace meta is crazy. Like, what even is happening?
It's the best.
Yeah, I don't even know. Like I've tried to like throw some of my squads from extended into hyperspace, and I'm like, that doesn't make any sense. Like that, why is that in? But that's not. That doesn't. It doesn't make sense.
You're breaking me.
But I'm really excited that because all the changes are really cool. I'm really excited.
Yeah, I mean, it's the thing that I like the most about it is the fact that hyperspace has actually become something different rather than just like extended light.
Oh,
you know what I mean? Like it's
like, oh hey, we're gonna take away, like, you can't fly all your ships, but you have all the pilots in that ship category.
Exactly. All right.
But instead, it's like actually completely different. Like you may have, like it looks like you have like most of your ships in your faction, but you may only have generics, or you have no generics.
Mm-hmm.
Or maybe you have all the fire sprays, but
But maybe the best one, not the best one. So you got to learn how to fly another one. And that's okay. That's okay. Change is hard. I understand.
Maybe.
Uh-oh. May have just lost James. As I took a bite of my morning breakfast sandwich, we may have just lost James. Rip James. I'm sure he'll be back here in a moment. We got the 3 to the left with that Jedi General. Just trying to survive. Going to be sitting in a couple arcs right now. Ooh, maybe not. Able to get away with that one. Got a nice bump. Double bump. Lives to fight another day. I got target lock. Hello. From America to Sweden and Sweden to America. Internet hugs to you, my friend. All right. We're back to dials.
Yeah.
I see your internet exploded, my friend.
Yeah, my wife and mother-in-law got home and turned on all the devices in the house at the same time.
They coordinated. Ready? 1, 2, 3.
You're on. I'll plug on her phone. Let's turn the microwave on for good measure. Yeah.
Honey, I got a smart refrigerator. What? We just connected it to the Wi-Fi. By the way, anybody in the chat have a smart refrigerator? Like, what does it do? Please tell me. I'm curious. All right. Yeah, looks like so we lost James for a little bit. I'm sure he'll be back. But want to say thank you to everybody who's joining us this morning or later afternoon, evening in Europe. Does it pass the butter? I don't know. Alrighty. And we got the barrel roll to the right with intuitive controls. No, I'm sorry, that was the normal, no, yeah, that was intuitive control barrel roll. We got the Talon roll off of the Hyena Bomber and the 4K. The Jedi General is choosing to fight. We'll see where these Tri-Fighters are going. And, yep, that's going to be a good shot. Range 1. Not quite Order 66, but I think this is the way the Battle for the Republic was expected to go. You know, the actual Separatists winning the battles or ending the Jedi rather than them killing themselves. This was the narrative that that Palpatine was weaving with the people. And it's time for some pew-pews. And we get the arc there. It is not range 1, just barely range 2. Will be 3-on-3. The Jedi General does have 1 force available. 3 dice. Here we go. And he's going for the swarm tactics in order to give his other ships with shots. I'm sorry, with the thread tracers. Wait, why did he? No, he pointed at swarm tactics. Sorry, I got confused there. Never mind. Oh no, it was threat tracers? Wait, what? Hold up. But how did he shoot? Oh, duh. I'm a dingus. Yes, so he shot with the threat tracer. I was right the first time. I doubted myself. So threat tracer sets up the locks for the other two ships. Here we go. Got some trail mix there. Rerolling the lock. One hit, one crit. Got the squiggle. And gonna spend the force. I mean, at this point, this is your only chance to hold on to those points, but this is going to be the expiration of the game. Jedi General gets a chance to do something on the way out. Looking at his options for targets. That is time. Our next two pilots are getting ready. They're in the ready room, preparing for battle. Tommy Adams versus Geraldo Star-Lord. And he's going for the yellow Tri-Fighter. 2 dice. No force available. That is the game. Techno Union Bomber does get a shot, though, on the way out. Has that proton torpedo, and finishing this in a blaze of glory. Changes the hit to a crit. Has the reroll. That's a full string. Likely a dead Jedi. And it is. 2 crits go through. That's it. It's over. It's all over. Tommy getting the full destruction here right at the end of the game. 200 to 85. Congratulations to Tommy. Good game, my friends.